この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Mobile Zeta Gundam episode 9. Wait, no, episode 8. I'm sorry, I messed it up. The Dark Side of the Moon. Pink Floyd reference? Probably not a Pink Floyd reference, but probably a reference to the actual physical space-bound moon. Interesting. I wonder what's on the dark side of the moon. Is it cheese? Is it goblins? Is it Nazis? It might be Nazis, honestly. It's super possible. But in any case, we are here for Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, episode 8, The Dark Side of the Moon. I don't know what's going to happen. We kind of left off in a place that left everything a little bit up in the air, and that's very interesting. But in our previous episode, also, I've heard that this episode goes very well with episode 7, something that I fully missed out on because I only watched episode 7. We'll see. In the previous episode, we had a bunch of moments between Lila and Jared, culminating with her saying, become a fine man and maybe I'll be able to lean on you and drink, which was super cute in its own way, and then she died. Oh, no. We also visited Side 1's Colony 30, the location of the big travesty that Bask committed against a bunch of people who just wanted to be free, and he decided to murder them all with poison gas. Yikes. We had a weird run-in between Camille and Lila, so that they get to see each other's faces while they were on Side 30, and then we had a run out as they realized that there were enough forces on either side that they should be worried about this. And then a reconvening and a battle up in the space around the space station. The fight went poorly for Lila. She got super bopped. Camille told her a couple times, like, if you keep drawing weapons on me, I'm gonna shoot you. I don't want to shoot you, but I will if I have to, because you're trying to kill me. And he does, and she dies. And Jared, off in the command center of another ship, gets to fucking watch it happen, and realizes, perhaps to some extent, some of the cruelty of some of his superiors, and how much they seem to have just wanted to get Lila killed, which is really fucked up. And that's what we got. The one thing that doesn't come through in our little explanation or our little run through of the basics of exactly what played out, the actual mechanics of who went where and what happened, is that we've added this much stronger political layer and this expanding scope to the narrative. This idea of the Colony 30 incident and these broader political implications of the individual actions of our characters means that there's something more going on, and that's really exciting because I want to find out about all the things that are more going on, because nice. They give us a good grounding and a good background into the show. And now, a really solid, emotional, inciting incident for Jared, because he cared about Lila in an infatuated little boy kind of way, but he still fucking cared about her, and we've had infatuated little boys caring about older women who get killed and then doing stuff because they cared about them and they got killed as, a core theme of Mobile Suit Gundam. Amuro did that always. He did that every time. Always. And Camille seems to be doing it kind of too, but I don't know how much older Emma is, but not that much. But he was into Rakoa. I think it's just Tomino goodness. He just likes the older ladies, and I can't deny. All right, fair enough, man. Neat. So, here we are. Lila is dead. Camille is safe. He's got his big old Gundam, and that's great. And I don't know what we're doing or where we're going next. I know that Jared is super pissed, and he's going to probably really genuinely learn from this. And again, no, Jared, stop improving yourself, man. I want you to be weak so we can beat you. But no, I think it'll be much more satisfying if he ends up becoming strong, and then we can beat him, because that would be very cool. Okay, so that's where we left off, and now we will have to see where we go next. I do remember that there was some confusion amongst the Titans as to exactly what course the Argama has set itself upon. I don't know. I don't know where they're actually going. I forget. But we'll probably have a bit of a chase to get there, and maybe some conflict when we get there, and that should be very fun. Okay, I think that's everything that I want to say here, so let's turn our attention to the actual thing. Before I do, shilling, there are links in the description. You can give me money on Patreon, and then I can survive and keep making content, and that's really good. That's it for today. We'll just keep moving. I've got episode 8 of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam up and ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions, picture in picture in the description, timer on YouTube, beep beep timer to count you down. Let's get to it. I'm also going to turn it up slightly. Just realized that you can't see the mug. What if I was just pouring that onto my desk, just like... Such a weird thought. I wanna... I can't wait to see all these characters again, including Bright Noah, who has been around, but then is just not around. Will any of them recognize Char? I haven't thought of that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe. Wait, maybe? Oof. Yeah. That's a fun effect that they used on the background area. Jared? Huh? Huh? Okay. Uh, I- uh, okay. Weird intro. I just don't. I don't get it. Cool background. Very Star Wars. Hey, the Rick Diaz is coming together. Wait, what? Oh. Hey, hey. Is that the stolen... What is that? Where did that come from? What is it? That suit, like... That suit, where did you get it? Hi. Whoa. Bro, when a hot chick tells you to stop, yeah. Thank you for opening the floor to conversation and communicate. Okay, maybe not. It is casual. Yeah, we boned. Right next to some mummies. Ha ha! She been cleared. What's up? Bye. I actually really do hope that we do a romance thing here. It would be great. I'd be so happy. And then she'll die and I'll be so sad. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Instead of speaking with his. Pooh. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. fully. I believe that too, but I also think you felt vibes. Boom! Exercise. Oh, what a broken conversation. Cool hair. What a broken ass conversation. So good. Oh, she's just following. There what? Uh-huh. Zoom. Uh-huh. And she grabs him. Why are you in a gas-powered car? This is the future, dude. What? He seems all happy. He doesn't seem gloomy. Oh, he's living on his parents' inheritance? That's why he's so rich. Yeah, he didn't like being in war. Okay. What is Faralala? How? How did you realize that? Oh, bye. Oh, this is what you mean by exercise? You think? What the fuck are you? Stale ass space air is what he wanted? Oh. You seem chilled out. Yeah, he did. What? Why did you say a thing that is not true, Caillou? You did. I was right there. What the fuck? We're just gonna interrupt that? Was that new type shenanigans? What the fuck was that? I thought they were just gonna test it. They're actually sending him out? Dude, he's Shard 2.0, huh? Oh, it's just a Garibaldi. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. Maybe. But for now, we're sending you out for a 1v1. Let's go! Let's go! Now, this part I can understand. Okay. You know, he's just being a dick. Being an absolute jerk. Zoom! That was fun. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Why you almost shoot me? Hello? That's cool. Zoom. Man, they really got a sense of momentum there. Yeah, two bastards came out, dude. Oh, and the skidding on the ground. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, what a cool fight situation thing. Oh. Oh. Who's directing? Yeah, finally an obscured landscape. Hi! It was self-defense. Well... show more than that, dude. Yeah, you killed my mom! You straight up killed my mom! Yikes. Oof. Oh, cool. This fight is rad. Nani? Another distraction. Okay. Shadow's on point. He knew type. Sweet. Hi. Oh. He's not bad either. I think you're a new type, dude. No, Jared, I don't think it's because you're a member of the Titans. I think you special, boy. Look, he reacted to that before he pulled the gun. Wasting ammo, dude. Yes. There's slight gravity. Oh. What a crazy fight! Great mid-roll choice. I'm sorry for not speaking much during this. I'm actually just enthralled by the fight dynamics. It's so good. Oh. What? Damn. He's a monster. They kind of are. Actually, like, why do people keep saying this shit that's wrong? They're not psychics. They kind of are. They're not supermen. They kind of are. Okay. And split up by Char? No. Just a 1-for-1. Fair trade? Whoa. You will not. Nobody brought reinforcements for you, just for him. And so he is saved by Char. Ooh. No, buddy. Completely. Oof. No. Uh-huh. Ah. That's a good way to put it. Possessed by her grudge. Very Gotta think more strategically. Yeah, you got lucky. You fucking might, dude. You super might. Ooh, what's this? New location. Oh, it's Granada. Fuck off. Double fuck off. And they're going to Amam? Okay, this is vertigo-inducing. Ugh. Yay. Ooh, dressed up. Ooh, cool elevator. Nice boots, Char. Honestly, looks like a New York working woman. You know, like a lawyer or something. This office is reminiscent of, like Garma's. Weird. Hello. Who are you? Kignan? Yeah. I didn't know. Huh? What? What? Oh. I'm sorry, Hamon Karn? Grips. Yes. Oh my god, there's so much now. Axis has begun its journey to Earth. Literally, there are Nazis on the other side of the moon. Mr. Who? Wong Lee. Okay. Took me a second. Oh wow, what a cutie. What a cute set of facial expressions we got there. That was very cute. Oh, that was a cool transition too. I don't know, man. I'm worried about my skin. It's got a condition here. For some reason, I'm still green. This guy is such a great leader. Whee! That was a cool cut. Ooh, DAT. That's a character. Who are you? I like him. I'm gonna call him Wolverine. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Sure. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is there? Hmm. Trash? Oh. Oh. Whoa. Wow, another somber bit of wreckage. Oh. Dude, future fashion is great. That's McDaniels? Fuck off. Okay. How does that explain it? The stated objective is use an enemy to your benefit. Oh, no. Oh, he's already here. Alright, where's Wong Li? Hello. I thought Jaburo was... Got it. Oh. More theoretical than... Okay. It's reasonable to destroy that tool. Okay, so Jaburo is now the Earth's Federation. Yeah, okay. That sets things up a lot more clearly for me. Got it. Everything spirals out from Earth. Hmm. So many names this episode. Okay. Hey, I got vibes. Zoom. Oh, we got Sooty Boys now. Whoa. That was great. Oh, jeez. We're gonna fuck it. That was such a cool cut. That's Kakrikon. Wolverine equals... That is a spiky piece of stuff. Haro? It's that colony? Wait, but Haro wasn't on that call. What? Rad music this episode, too. Get wrecked, Kakrikon. Nah. Hey. Indeed, a new villain appears. Gives Jared some time off. This is like Fiend, isn't it? Woo! Politics. Whoa. A lot of names in this episode. I can see why this one would go well with the previous one, because it's the culmination of Jared's, like, instant being pissed off, goes out on this mission, tries to fight Camus, almost gets it, gets saved by Char. It's pretty good. It's nice. This episode was really baller in terms of just the feeling of it. I'm going to ANN this one. A boom. Okay. And that's our end of the episode. Episode 8, Dark Side of the Moon. I was just saying that I was going to go to ANN and figure out who, like, storyboarded and potentially directed, or maybe AD'd on this particular episode of Zeta Gundam. Give me a sec to find that. I've got the ANN up now. So I'm looking for episode 8. Toshifumi Kawase is the storyboard. The unit director for this episode was, of course, it's still overall chief director Yoshiyuki Tomino, but I don't, like, this feels different. And Toshifumi Kawase, once again, is also the unit director. And then for animation director, Kei Hyodo. Okay. Toshifumi Kawase. Have I seen you as a director in other things? Well, was not on Mobile Suit Gundam. Not on the OG, so he's new to this season. Umineko when they cry, Washimo. Yeah, very like a childish, easy show. ZX Ignition, a couple of episodes. Basically nothing that I've ever seen. Interesting. So I don't have any guidelines on understanding that. Maybe it wasn't necessarily the people in charge of this episode as much as it was the ideas present in this episode and the landscape of battle that was present here. Now, the animation director, Kei Hyodo, has a lot of credits on things like FMA Brotherhood, a bunch of Lupin, a bunch of Hiroaka, a bunch of more recent stuff as well. That's interesting, and that could be a contributing factor to the feeling that I got over the course of this episode, at least during the battles, which is that they were highly dynamic. And I don't feel it during a lot of the other scenes, and I don't understand this whole intro with, like, okay, the people took raising children and living their lives far too much for granted. I mean, I get that enough. Overpopulation is a thing, yada yada. And then we get this whole landscape set up for the moon base, this set of confusing conversations where M-Machine tries admirably to be open and willing to talk to Kamyu and tries to, like, without prying too much, tries to get him to open up a little bit, and he goes, "Fuck you, you're prying into my life." It's like, all right, bro, okay. Well then. I do love the sort of, I have to mention it, because it keeps being like a thing. And it super wasn't a thing in Gundam 1, but there's something really core about he goes out and he grabs the little slidey thing, and she goes out and she could grab her own little slidey thing, but instead she grabs onto his shoulder. That's so intentional, and there's something here, and we're gonna do a thing between these two, and I'm down for it. Let's go. All right, so we talk about Amuro Ray, and we talk about Char and stuff. She talks about how she met Amuro Ray but didn't know it, and he just helped her with stuff, and that's cool. And then Char listens into this whole conversation. For some reason, she's sure that she knew that it was Amuro Ray, even though there's no indication as to why. And I have no idea what she means when she says that this air is what that young man desired and wanted, because we're talking stale space air. It's crazy. Then do you believe there's someone like Char Aznable on this ship? And she goes, yeah, like maybe. I don't know. And then he says, she says, "I'm so much more relaxed now." And he says, "Then you've already met Char." And she's like, "What? I don't think so. What did you just say?" And he's like, "No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all." And then we get interrupted by Jared. What the fuck? Was that new type shenanigans? Did he just vibe with the idea that, like, oh, Char maybe is on this ship? I feel that this statement is true. Wow, what the fuck is that? I don't get it. But it doesn't matter, because we're about to head into combat. I didn't realize that this was a Garibaldi because I'm dumb. That's the only reason. It's got a great launch sequence. The music is cool. And in he goes, and we get really, really close to the moon so we can have a really cool fight sequence right next to or on top of a planet. Most of our really dynamic fight sequences so far have been in open space or around a colony, and now we have a completely different landscape where we have ground, which is super important because a lot of our mechs are going to skim across ground. We've also got these mountains and craters that obfuscate the surroundings and make for a much more interesting battlefield, and I think they utilize those aspects to the nines. The mechs skimming along the ground and kicking up these big clouds of dust is awesome. The way our characters fight and talk face to face with each other, these like fractioned zooms into his face are so sick. And the fight is amazing. They keep knocking each other around and wham, boom, into the ground. And there's a real sense of force and momentum and like consequence and effect that there kind of isn't in space sometimes because there isn't a thing to knock into. And it works really well. I also think that the moments where we get to see the mech flying and then the shadow of the mech next to it on the ground nearby. I think there's one coming up soon, but maybe I passed it. Here, there it is. This creates such a sense of three-dimensionality and a sense of like reality, and then on top of that is piled on this real, truly fun sense of momentum, right? It's really good. We've been seeing a lot of this kind of momentum-y stuff in Area 88 on OVAdrive, and it's kind of similar and kind of different, and I think it's great. Okay. Some of these scenes are really really groovy. I really like how the landscape shots work and how the mechs fit into them. I also really like the jetpack look. What I mean is, every time we see a jetpack going by from behind, like a mobile suit shooting off its jets, there's the layer of dark stuff fading through it, the little like spiky black things that are up in there that are part of the actual mech behind it. And it just has this really cool feel to it. It's not like rockets of flame coming out. It's like a of power, and I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay, this big leap and jump, both of them in their own darkness, flying directly toward each other to a big climactic clash. Super sick. It's just super sick. And then going past him, the little cut-ins, moments like this that just look amazing, just look super well drawn and well put together. There's your first battle on the moon, and then here's that dynamic stuff, utilizing the fact that there's floor really well. There are also a bunch of scenes like this where we get these really cool lens flare things that sort of expand outward and then collapse inward. Let's frame by frame it. Hold on. So here we are. Boom, up. It's yellow in the barrel to start. Big triangle, like Star Trek symbol out. Sparks out. Bits in between. Full yellow. 2 frames. And then spirals away. Zoof. So cool. It expands outward in every direction, right? Like, poof. And then it woof, spirals away as though it's being blown by wind in the direction that he's moving, right? It's a little effect, but it's really effective. And we leave off in a very dramatic situation as Jared swings down upon ya boy with his laser sword, and that's our mid-roll. Good choice of mid-roll location and moment. I love how this guy is just like, he's probably fucking dead. He does say, wait, no, he does say maybe Blix took care of them? Blex must have eliminated him. Who's Blex? Sorry, I'm gonna see if I know who that is. I'm gonna just look it up. Vox Gundam Zeta. Blex... what? Wait, what? Okay, so he's the ship's captain of the Argama. Okay, cool. That's what they mean. So it would be like saying Basque eliminated him. He doesn't mean literally, he means as a group, as a squad. More of these big flashes, really big dynamic moments, cool slices, and there's another one later into the shield, which is awesome. Really taking the hits, and throughout this whole fight, it is a conversation between these characters. Shoutouts to Super Eyepatch Wolf's fantastic older video called What Makes a Fight Scene Interesting. Stellar piece of content that argues that the core of what makes a fight scene really interesting is that the fight must be an expression of a conflict and a conversation between 2 characters executed through their martial prowess in order to resolve some greater conflict. In this case, Jared pissed because you kill his girl, and you pissed because this guy's trying to kill you, and also he killed your mom, and you know it. They hate each other, and they're trying to resolve that through force of arms. It's perfect. It's solid. Okay, great, awesome, dynamic, skiddy shots. Also some smears here? No smears. All clean. All crispy. Poof. Like, this stuff doesn't happen in Gundam 1. Look how sick that is. What a great momentum-laden shot. Like, we're moving, both of us, at a certain direction, and then force is applied by the Gundam into the Galbaldi, and it goes flying off in a different direction. That's so sick. All right, big rockets. These have a cool animation to them, too. It's burbly and bubbly, and then they fly past us with great reflections on them, and, like, we can see inside to where there are bits of tech on the inside and stuff, and that's super rad. And they explode, and it didn't work. Oh, no, and we get our final thematic deep-ass clash, all in red. We slice, they both slice each other. We do this really cool, super dope flip thing where the camera spins with him. We see Jared's pure determination. Lila, watch me finish him. And we see Camille's complete shock and inability to deal with this. Also, he's shaking, and I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh. Where is Kakarikon? I don't know why he thinks that Kakarikon is an issue here. And he gets shot up by Char and driven away. So, we survive thanks to Char, and he says, watch your back, kid. You're gonna get yourself killed. Alright, we go to this place, and we ignore the telecommunications person. Char gets all outfitted up in a nice suit, goes to his office, looks at a picture of Sayla, hi Sayla, and himself, and then gets this guy who just is here to report on stuff and things. And what he reports is that Axis is beginning its journey to Earth. And Axis, it is implied, is the remnant of Zeon, or the ghost of Zeon. And then we say, is Haman Karn, I think is the name, is he over 20? It must be the Axis to Earth. So Zeon's ghost has begun its move. Has Haman Karn turned 20 years old? So Haman Karn must be a youth who has taken over Zeon. I wonder if that's the baby. If that's Dozel's baby. That's my wonder. I feel like it might be, but I don't know. Haman Karn. I don't recognize the name. Have they turned 20 years old? Which I would assume has something to do with like a rite of passage. It gives me vibes of like once they do, their society will mobilize and this character like will try to take their throne or whatever and take power. And so they're coming. And also Grips is moving. Green Noah is moving. Oh, yeah, this little character design up here. Oh my god, it's like Daphne in Scooby-Doo, but she's really cute. And I don't know, I think it's really cute little character design. Oh, it's great. Okay, so we meet Wolverine, whose name is Kakarikon. I don't know what his deal is, but he seems invested in fighting and stuff, and he's got a cool jawline, and seems like a cool guy. Jared doesn't seem to mind him too much, but he also doesn't seem to like him too much. What is this gigantic thing? It's fucking crazy. Look at this character design off to the side. Look at her. Oh, what a cute little cool character. There's so many great space characters. I like it. I like this season. All right, so we chatting. What are the Titans up to? Their objective must be to get rid of the Zeons, and Emma Sheen says, no, they're just using the fact that the Zeons exist in order to justify their own actions, essentially. Bingo bongo. Amazing. And we meet Wong Lee, and I don't know what his deal is. He is an investor and a supporter to some extent of the AUG. And he's pushing, it seems, for a plan to invade and attack Jaburo, the core of the Earth Federation's headquarters. And Char is against that because he thinks it would be better to take out Green Noah, to take out Grips, their like front command headquarters. And I don't fully understand the conversation because it's weird and confusing. And then we get attacked again, and this time it's Kakarikon, and it's actually very cool. And our life is saved by the greenest, bestest boyo, who is a gender and not a creature, but is a Haro. What the fuck? Why is it here? Why is Haro here? How is Haro here? What is going on? I'm so happy. Camus is going to pick Haro up and get Amuro Ray vibes from it with his new type shenanigans. And then he's going to fix Haro up and he's going to figure out stuff. And it's going to be great. And I don't know how it's going to go or when it's going to happen, but it's going to be great. And I'm here for it. Thanks, Haro. You saved Haro the real one. Haro the realist. So sick. So cool. Okay. This is a weird and confusing episode to me. There's a lot of cool stuff. I like the fights. I like some of the conversations. I love what's going on with Emma Sheen. And that's like all I got. It was very much really related to the previous episode and probably would have sparked more discussion if I'd watched it then, and that's totally fair. But I didn't because we discussed a lot about the last episode. This one feels like a culmination of a lot of the events and stuff that occurred in the last one, and now it seems like we've sort of pushed Jared to the side for now, although I'm sure he will be working and doing stuff and be back to be better and fight us again. He almost killed Camille today, so he's doing all right. He's got that taste of blood in his mouth for sure. Okay, I like where we're leaving off here. I think we're going to end there for the day, partly because I started so late, and it is so fucking hot in here. It is already 87 degrees inside my room, and it's going to get hotter and hotter the more I sit here with my computer on and my lights on and all that stuff, and I need water, and I need to rest. So I'm going to wrap here for the day, and thank you for watching Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. Hopefully we will get an episode 9 and maybe 10 done next week. We'll see how I feel. But this was a solid-ish episode. no flaws. Some really great dynamic scenes. GK, anybody who's knowledgeable about this, any idea why that's going on? Does it have to just do with they framed it differently in this episode, or they were just in a different location so they got to experiment, or is there somebody staff-wise who explains why things felt different to me? I don't know. But I'd be curious to find out, so let me know if you'd like to. And if you have any comments on this episode or anything else, drop them in the comments. Drop a like if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you want more like this. And if you really want more like this, the best way to accomplish that is to support me on Patreon so that I can survive and then I can make more content. Good? Good. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week for more Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. Appreciate ya. Love ya. Have a great Thursday and a great week. And I'll see you next time. Peace.